The third stop on the 1983 High Point 100-miler tour draws thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts from across the country to a small coal mining town on the edge of the beautiful Cannon Valley. The town, Davis, West Virginia. The race, the 9th annual Blackwater 100. The Blackwater is more than just another race to the residents of Davis. It is the climax to the Alpine Festival, and for that reason, the red carpet treatment is given to racers and fans alike. The festivities begin a day early at the Blackwater, with some of the preliminary events almost as exciting as the race itself. This year's tire changing contest was no exception.
Oh, Dirty and I have worked on this new technique for changing tires for probably 4 months, virtually night and day. And I think what we're ready to do is literally destroy any Eastern records. I'm sorry, this is it.
What is that you're holding?
What I have here are the famed El Paso Doomsday Peppers.
All right.
Now, these would kill a large German Shepherd if he walks within 6 feet of them if they're not sealed in plastic. So I say that the loser should eat this whole bag, plastic and all. What do you say, eh?
Hey, let's Super Hunky, let's hear it from Dirt Bike Magazine. You got to roll a bike. Hey, where's your bike? Go. There goes 3 seconds. Well, hey, that's legal. Just has to hold air. Quick, keep this watch up. I don't know about this. I'm definitely going to check his air pressure when he gets through. I know that much. Did he have to take all the air out of the tire before he started? No, you do anything you want. Just got to take the tire off of the rim. Now he has to ride this bike tomorrow. Just wait. 30 seconds till jalapeno time. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you think, Andy?
That's typical dirt bike, like I say. You know, a guy does everything he can to try to further the sport, and he's getting bureaucratic red tape.
The event ended under protest, with vows from all to return next year for a rematch.
Who said that? Take your crate with you. Thank you. Only in California.
This year, for the first time, the three-wheeled ATCs got their chance to find out why the Blackwater is considered America's toughest race. After 2 hours, 25 miles, and 5 waist-deep river crossings, Johnny Huggins from Moundsville, West Virginia, better known as Scud, led the 50-entry field across the finish line to take home the overall winner's trophy, a prize that will be sought after for years to come.
Well, you did it. I don't know how.
That's what I was after. That's what I said I was going to go for. No more Mr. Nice Guy, I'm going to pass. So that's what I got.
You did it.
I got a flat around 21-mile mark, and then it wrecked me in a ditch, and that was it.
The gala activities continue well into the night for the spectators, although a strict 7 p.m. curfew is adhered to by all participants of the next day's race.
Why the Blackwater 100? What is it that you've heard about the Blackwater that makes it an intriguing event?
Well, I've read some articles in a magazine, a guy named Super Hunky, and I think he exaggerates a little bit, so I thought I'd come out and find out firsthand.
Do you think this is exaggeration, or do you find that it's mostly what he says is true?
Well, it's hard to believe that somebody can say all that stuff and not be exaggerating, but this is everything they say it is, maybe more.
We're selling tonight. We have special tonight. Filet of roadkill and Davis tube steak. Filet of roadkill, you get your choice between fresh possum or fresh groundhog, whichever's killed first between here and Canaan Valley. Tube steak, well, we stuff these little round things about that big and put them in a bun. Sometimes you get one, sometimes you don't. We got plenty of sauce on them, though, so it doesn't make any difference.
Yes, sir, I plan to ride up the 100. I hope to finish. My riding boots, I haven't decided which pair to wear yet. Brakes, you know, in a race like this, you don't need brakes. The speed is the key in this race, not brakes. That's why I take the brakes off.
As the starting hour of 1 p.m. draws near, the mood becomes slightly more serious. In past years, race promoter Dave Coombs has acquired the reputation of not giving an honest account of what lies ahead in the Blackwater swamps. So this year, Rick Simon of Dirt Bike Magazine, a man respected for his honesty, was given that duty.
Now, the tough part of the run will be straight down the street, you make a right and drop in the river, which will be tough. Immediately after that tough section will be 4 miles of smooth dirt roads. And Dave has graded this all. There are no bumps, no rocks whatsoever. Okay? Dave has actually worked real hard this year, and there will be comfort stops every 6 miles. Okay? There'll be lemonade there, clean goggles, pretty young girls to wipe your goggles. There'll be fans, and there'll be free club sandwiches. There won't be any bacon on these sandwiches, but there will be tomatoes, the usual stuff. And please, when you order your sandwiches, don't give the girls a hard time. Say, hey, I don't want mayonnaise, I do want mayonnaise. Take what they give you guys, okay? And he said at the bottom of the downhill, which is a very mild grade, there will be toilet tissue. Okay. After the 4th comfort stop, we will have 5 miles of paved road. That's right, paved road. I have to give you a warning, though. There are 3 potholes. 3 potholes. Andy Poole brought them in from Pittsburgh, especially for us. On the small downhill, by the way, all the stones have been removed, and it has been graded for your riding convenience. There will be a 2-mile wood section of pure, what I like to call tight eastern woods. All the trees have been carefully groomed. They are 48 inches apart, minimum, and all roots have been carefully removed. Now, the last section, according to Dave, and I have to go by his word on this, is going to be tough. The last 3 miles are murder. There are 14 bumps in those last miles. Okay? So I want everybody to watch it in that section. Thank you very much.
With the completion of the riders' meeting and some last-minute waterproofing, the main street of Davis is turned into a starting grid for the over 400 anxious competitors. This year's entry list included most of America's top cross-country racers, promising to make this the most exciting Blackwater ever.
Why are you racing Blackwater?
Bad habit, I guess. Some sort of white juice that one of the local fellas here sold me. So I'm not sure whether it's any good, but he says it has a lot of octane. Not to worry. Okay?
For you bike or for you?
Well, I plan on drinking quite a bit of it.
Why? Yeah. That's a good question.
Ride hard. Cheat.
Ride hard and cheat.
They were all lined up. Michael.
It is often said that the state of West Virginia is almost heaven, but for the next 5 hours, these riders will find out that it's closer to hell.